තරඟවලිය ජයග්‍රහණය කරපු වෙලාව ලොකු දෙයක්. නමුත් අද තරඟය අපිට මීටර් හුඟක් හොඳට ක්‍රීඩා කරන්න තිබ්බා. ඉතින් මම හිතන්නේ ඉතාමත් වැදගත් දෙයක් තරඟවලියක් හොඳට ඉවර කරන එක. ජය පරාජය මොකක් වුණා. නමුත් අපිට ඒක කරන්න බැරුණා. නමුත් ඉතින් පෙර තරඟ දෙකේ මම හිතන්නේ අපි ඉතාමත් හොඳට සෙල්ලම් කරා.
විශේෂයෙන්ම දැන් මේ තරඟවලිය ජයග්‍රහණය කිරීම ඉතාමත් හොඳ කාරණයක් ලොකු කුසලානේ. මේ ජයග්‍රහණය දිගටම පවත්වාගෙන යන ඔබ ලංකාවේ ක්‍රිකට් පරිපාලනයෙන් මොනවද සහයෝගයක් බලාපොරොත්තු
මම හිතන්නේ ඒ පරිපාලනයේ සහයෝගයක් ඇතිව තමයි මම හිතන්නේ මේ විශේෂයෙන් මේ කණ්ඩායම තෝරද්දී අපි ඉඳගෙන කතා කරේ. මම හිතන්නේ මේ තරඟවලේ කැපී පෙනෙන දෙයක් තමයි මේ ලාබාල ක්‍රීඩකයන්ගේ. ලසිත් මලිංග ප්‍රමුඛ මම හිතන්නේ ලාබාල ක්‍රීඩකයන් සමූහයෙන් තමයි අපිට මම හිතන්නේ මේ තරඟවලේ ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න හැකි වුණේ. විශේෂයෙන් සියලු දෙනාම පොඩි පොඩි කොටස් හරියට කරා. ඒක තමයි මම හිතන්නේ හරි මේ කණ්ඩායම හැංගීම කණ්ඩායමක් හැටියට හරි විදිහට ක්‍රීඩා කරේ. මම හිතන්නේ විශේෂයෙන්ම කැපී පෙනුණා Angelo Matthews, Lasith Malinga, Randeep, Upul Taranga මේ ක්‍රීඩකයන්. I think මම නායකයෙක් හැටියට මම විශේෂයෙන් ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා ඔවුන්ගේ සහයෝගයට. Yeah, definitely. I think we had a couple of targets. One was to try and beat India in India, which we couldn't do. And then the other one was to try and beat Australia in Australia in these series, and we managed to do that here. So I think it was a great team effort. We had to fight a lot for everything we got. So yeah, very happy. Yeah, I think we've got it back, and this is probably the first match in a very long time that he's had this problem. Maybe because he was pushing for more pace off this track, because we were only defending 115. But I thought it was very important that we finish off on a high note. But this was probably the only real bad performance on the entire tour, starting from our first game here where we got 300. So disappointed to end it like this, but very happy about the series.
Was there anything wrong with Murali, or was it just a chance resting?
Oh, it's a precautionary measure. He pulled up a bit stiff the other night, so we don't need to take a huge risk with him in the third game. And on this track, if he was fit, he would have been our number one spinner anyways. So we were always probably going to play one spinner here. So when he pulled out when he pulled up after the last game, the team management decided it was the best thing to give this one a miss.
It is a pity though, isn't it? Because the very fact that this is his last match in Australia in any form of international cricket, it's rather sad. It would be nice to see him go off with it.
It would have been great. He would have been the happiest if he could have played, but he's always honest on when it comes to how he feels. So unfortunate, but we've got to keep him as fit as we can.
There's not much turnaround to your next series, is there? You play West Indies next week, so.
Yeah, sometimes it's a good thing because when you're in form and in rhythm, I think sometimes it's important to keep playing and keep going. So rest is important and good. At the same time, we understand that we've got to keep playing and winning games.
Well, it's a different form of the game. How do you assess where Australia's coming from towards their series against England in the Ashes? They've come from India, had close matches there, but lost. Where do you think they're at? Who would you see as the favourites?
Well, I think it's evenly poised. I think the advantage is with whichever team wins a test match first. I think that's going to be key here in Australia. Front runners do well. But wickets are wickets. I think players learn to adjust quickly. That's the reality of the sport. We've got to do that when we tour away as well. So I think both sides are prepared well.
Is Australia best suited to this cricket here?
It's hard to say. I think if you're a fast bowler, it'd be nice for you to have that extra bounce and carry on this. But if you play yourself in and you get over that, your first 20 runs, I think it's also a beautiful place to bat. So both teams will enjoy it.
Australia's bowlers, particularly Mitchell Johnson, Peter Siddle, given they're the ones who are going to play in the Ashes?
Well, mate, I think the real test will be that, how they perform in those series. And I think all players love to play in those pressure, big games, and whoever enjoys the challenge most will probably do well.
People at home still talk about the 95, 96 tour of Australia. I mean, as players, would you sort of say that it's still first-up players and gives additional motivation?
When we come here, I think it's to me it's the best place in the world to play cricket, without a doubt. Great opposition, the facilities are fantastic. Bowler or batsman, I think we enjoy these wickets. And we've come here before. We know how hard it is, but I think we should appreciate guys like Lasith and the younger guys who come here. Maybe it's a good thing that they haven't been here before, so they're fresh. They look forward to the challenge. They're not, daunted by what's coming at them. And I think it really gives you a great deal of self-belief and confidence leaving Australia.
You look back at today's batting performance, in that remind you sort of think that someone like Kiran Samaraveer, that he'd been around.
It's hard to say. I think we're very happy with the teams that the players we have here. I think they have the ability to cope with that, on most days. Unfortunately, not today. And the real thing about today is I think that we know we're a good team, but if you want to be the best, I think things like these can't really happen. So we're on our way to being probably where we want to go to, but we've still got that fine tuning to do.
ගොඩ සතුටුයි මොකද ඒලා ඇන්ජි බැට් කර හිටියේ. ඉතින් මට තිබුණේ ඇන්ජිට ගොඩ සපෝට් කරන්න. ඉතින් ඇන්ජි මම දැන් මට ගොඩක් දේවල් කියලා දුන්නා. ඇන්ජි කිව්වා අපි නෝමල් ගහන් ගිය මැච් ගන්න හම්බෙන්නේ නැහැ. ගහන පාර ගහන්න. ඇන්ජි ගොඩක් එහෙම පැත්තෙන් මම ඇන්ජි මට කිව්වා දැන් ගහන්න හොඳයි වෙලාව එහෙම කියලා. ඉතින් මම ඒ වෙලාවට මට පුළුවන් විදිහට ගැහුවා. ඉතින් සාර්ථක වුණා. අන්තිමට මැච් එක ජයග්‍රහණය ගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා.
ලෝක කුස්ලානේ ගැන අපේ කණ්ඩායමින් දැන් ප්‍රබල පන්දේවාරයක් විදිහට ඔබේ බලාපොරොත්තු
බලාපොරොත්තු තරඟයට ලොකුසන් සහභාගී වුණත් මම හිතනවා මම පන්දෙන් මට පුළුවන් උපරිම දේ ගන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒක නිසා දැන් ලංකාවට ගිහිල්ලා හොඳ වෙස්ට් ඉන්ඩීස් කණ්ඩේ ටිකක් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒටියා ශ්‍රී ලංකාවල බලනවා මට තව අලුතෙන් මොනවද මට කණ්ඩායම වෙනුවෙන් කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා.
Confidence එක දුන්නයි නේද සීරීස් වල තව ඉස්සරහට නැගිටිනවා confidence වල ගන්න නේද.
හොඳයි ඉතින් මම එහෙම ගොඩක් කියන බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ මම හදන්නේ ගහන මැච් එකක් සීරීස් එකක් ගහලා එතන ඉවර කරලා.
Lasith says he's very happy, but things like man of the series, man of the match, it's that's not what he thinks about. He just thinks about that particular game he's playing and trying to do his best for the side in that game. If he can do that, that's when he's happy that he's doing well.
I was seeing over the last 12 months, Ricky Ponting's pull and hook shots, which have been his bread and butter over such a long time, been at his undoing a few times. Are international teams really starting to target him there? Have you come in here, you got him down in Sydney, Pereira with the ball, he misjudged. Is that a part of your plans now with him?
Well, I think if any side sees something they think is a weakness or even sometimes a strength, they try and exploit that. So you get some batsmen who get out playing their favourite shots, some batsmen who get out on their weaker shots. I think the key is to score enough runs before you do get out, and when you're averaging 55, I think a few short balls are not going to really bother Ricky. So so we'll have to wait and see how the series plays out, but it'll be interesting watching.